In a year when the NHS has been under immense pressure,
I want you to let me know if you get any pain.
Hello, correct. How much do you sell these for?
in the heart of Yorkshire,
You see, he's got a little mouth. Are you alright here?
a dedicated team is working around the clock.
Nice deep breaths.
Really well.
Can I have a look in your ears to see if we've got any treasure in there?
So when you're ready? I think we're ready.
They're with us for our most vulnerable moments.
Very, very painful now.
She's really struggling. I need you to stay still, darling.
Like I've been labour.
Facing life and death, trauma and tears, supporting each other through the toughest shifts.
Are you alright, though? You've done really well. Keep going, lads. Keep talking or singing out the stress. I've heard my singing. It's enough stress for anybody. How would you feel if I said you could go home? I'd be elated.
This is Casualty 24/7.
That's going to be wonderful at the hospital.
On shift tonight, Nurse Gorsha,
Where is
this
this wound? Can you look at it?
I had a shoulder removed in 1995.
Charge Nurse Johnny, and Consultant Dr. Julian Humphrey. So get ready to share a shift
It will make you feel a bit drunk.
That's alright.
Yeah.
at Barnsley Casualty.
Steaming up.
Barnsley Hospital is on the front line of the South Yorkshire NHS.
What type of seizure? Was it down one side of the body or was it the whole body?
Porters are essential to the smooth running of Casualty. And today, they're in short supply.
I need a porter. They're all on ward.
Lead nurse Hannah is running the shift.
We are always looking for porters because they're so much needed within the department. They're never where we need them to be at that time, but that's because they're always busy doing something else.
Is your porter back?
No.
Oh dear.
And the emergencies keep coming.
Are we at a standstill again? Both ambulance rooms full?
Yeah.
Have we got ambulances waiting?
Yeah.
I need cubicle.
The red phone means another critical case.
Do you want to come into...
Paramedics are blue lighting a 41-year-old woman who's gone into anaphylactic shock.
Hello.
Joanne's had a potentially deadly allergic reaction.
I've had multiple before, over 20.
About 20 people die every year in the UK from anaphylactic shock.
Try and slow your breathing down.
And right now, Joanne's breathing is a major concern. But another patient is being brought into resus.
Right, mate, you come and jump up there and we'll sort you out.
15-year-old Danny has been brought in by his mum after falling from a tree and crushing his wrist.
It's got a shot scratch.
Paediatric charge nurse Johnny is treating him.
Being a male nurse, I think that works well, especially with teenage boys. Talk a little bit more relevant stuff about them, like going to the gym or football. I think they can get that trust and that bond with me sometimes.
A team of doctors are going to attempt to manipulate Danny's bone back into position.
What's this do?
It's just some oxygen.
And it can be a painful process.
Are we ready? Yeah. Shall we commence?
He'll need to be anaesthetised.
When I wake up, yeah? Will this be alright?
So
When I wake up?
the aim of this is to get it in a better position, and when you wake up, you should have a plaster on it. Okay.
Here you go.
All right. So medication is going in. How do you feel?
Tired.
Do you have any pain?
No.
Just lean your head back. That's it. Daniel.
Younger patients may need up to twice as much anaesthetic as older people of the same weight. Danny is now safely under.
So when you're ready?
Yeah, I think we're ready.
His mum is kept informed and the medical team get to work.
I think it's that.
If they can't manage to manipulate it successfully, Danny will need major surgery. In Bay 3, the paramedics are handing over Joanne to consultant Dr. Anita White.
Let's carry her across the face, onto her shoulders, and onto her chest as well.
She's suffered a critical anaphylactic shock.
She's been extremely shocked from me. Rest her around about 40. She's been tachy around about 120, 115, 120. Around temperature's normal 37.4.
She's already had 3 adrenaline injections.
Given her own EpiPen. Yeah.
Sounds make you feel a bit warm.
There you go. Known allergies are dishwasher, rinse aid.
Okay.
And what was the other one?
Nuts.
Nuts.
Shaky. You'll be shaky with just hold a second. Yeah, something.
Joanne is hyperventilating.
You feel unwell, so you're breathing fast, but the breathing fast is probably making you feel more unwell. We'll just try and tail your oxygen off just a little bit as well.
If Joanne can't get her breathing under control, a shortage of carbon dioxide in the blood could put her vital organs at risk. Days and cubicles of Barnes and Casualty are filling fast.
Hiya Maddie, it's Hannah, lead nurse down in ED. Just letting you know that at the minute we're at a bit of a standstill. We've got 3 ambulances waiting off that corridor.
Lead nurse Hannah is trying to keep the patients moving through the department.
2 of my beds that are ready are both from resus and I'm struggling to get the rest out. If we've got adequate flow throughout the rest of the hospital, it means that patients arrive in a scene quickly. It means that nursing care can be given quickly, which is the best that we want for everybody.
But she has a severe shortage of porters.
Where's everybody gone?
In Bay 1 of Resus, Danny has broken his wrist. Consultant Dr. Dave Walker and his team are trying to manipulate the bones into position. To do that, they'll have to wrench the broken bones apart.
It can look really scary, and I can assure you that the patient doesn't feel anything. They're away with the fairies.
Are you ready?
Charge nurse Johnny puts a cast on Danny's wrist to hold the bones in place. But the team continue to make adjustments. Now the wrist is supported by plaster.
So a bit more bending. Alright. A little more molding. Yeah. Yeah. So high. Yeah. Let's put that out there. Thank you.
Just 6 minutes after going under,
Hi, feel it? Hi. It's all done now. Yeah?
Danny wakes up with his bones set and a cast on his arm.
Yeah. Did you feel anything? No. Oh, that's good. You're alright, mate? Yeah. How's your arm feel? Feels alright. Feels alright? Yeah. Do you know where you are? Okay. I think he's alright now, mate. Yeah. I'm just going to unplug you from all this.
He's alright then, behind him, yeah?
We're going to get an x-ray. We're going to see what position it's in.
We want to manipulate it as best we can, and then we take them around for an x-ray. Fingers crossed it's in a lot better position than it was before. However, unfortunately, sometimes it cannot be manipulated correctly. He might have some pins and plates in his wrist, which can be scary for a young teenage lad.
The X-ray will show if the team have saved Danny from an overnight stay and a serious operation. ambulances keep arriving at Barnsley Casualty.
5 that have not yet set off. Is that what your screen says?
Yeah. They're like buses.
Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah, you're right.
The latest admission is 76-year-old Lorraine, who's hit her head in a nasty fall. She was brought in by emergency care assistant Sam.
What's on your finger?
Sister Jo takes the handover from Sam, under the watchful eye of Dr. Humphrey.
So this is Lorraine. She's tripped while walking through the garden, falling face first onto the concrete. Says she heard a crunch from her nose.
Oh dear. Only a nasty bump there, hadn't you?
That's that.
But this is more than just a professional relationship.
And they're going.
Oh, you know.
We keep bringing them in.
Yep.
Sister Jo is Sam's mum.
I am massively proud of Sam. I love seeing him at work. At first it were quite funny because he'd say things and they'd like, look, sir, can't really say that to a nurse.
They call her Jo and not mum. The family affair.
The nurses that have family members that are in the healthcare profession as well have that caring gene in them, so I think it just rubs off. Yeah, I think that's how it works.
Oh, my son that brought you in.
All right. He's a nice lad.
Problems than a bashed up face.
Can you turn your head from side to side? Okay, up and down. No pain there?
No.
Alright, good. What made you fall over? Did you actually trip on something?
I think so, yeah. A little step like.
Right, okay.
I tripped and I just went.
I think you've broken your nose.
Yeah.
Which is a bit of an
I
honest...
did hear it crack.
Did you? Okay. So we're not going to do anything about that now. The more important thing, what we're worried about, is what's happening inside your brain. Because you're on this blood thinner.
Right.
And if you bang your head, your brain moves inside your skull and it can tear one of the blood vessels next to your brain and then it can start bleeding.
Right, yeah.
And if you're on this blood thinner,
Okay, we'll see you later.
it will bleed and bleed and bleed. Okay? Looking at your face. You definitely went down with a bit of a bang, didn't you?
Definitely.
He's going to have a scan of the head.
It's not hurting now, like, it's just a bit sore and, so I'm a fighter.
Right, I'll organise a scan.
Lorraine needs a CT scan to see if she has bleeding on the brain. Sister Jo isn't the only member of the casualty team to work with her relatives.
There's a few people that's got family members, a few people that's got will work with their sons and daughters.
Including Dr. Humphrey and his girls.
Zoe and Chloe are both really lovely and helpful and always really cheerful, and they deserve a medal for putting up with that man.
Thank you. You've got to keep the domestic family life away from work life, as best you can, even if your daughters are working in reception. They do not think I'm a cool dad. No chance. They think I'm embarrassing.
Quite frankly, I couldn't think of anything worse than working with my son. And probably he couldn't think of anything worse than working with me, but... See you later. Nice to see you, Carol, anyway.
She may not want her son to join her in the department, but volunteer Jane is keen to share her news of a recent addition to the extended Barnsley Casualty family.
So it came last night.
What came last night?
The grandchild.
Is everybody well?
Yeah, mother and baby doing really well. I've had a look through the window this morning and my son were holding her, but I've not really been that close up, so hopefully I shall have a look when I finish work today. Thank you very much, dear. See you later, sweetheart.
Sister Harriet has her own family connection to nursing.
My great-grandma was a community midwife who cycled around on a bicycle, delivering babies. My mum has been a nurse all her life, and she was quite a successful nurse as well. Taking this career path in nursing kind of helps me achieve that.
In Cubicle 2, 61-year-old farmer Ian has been run over by his own tractor.
This is a strong pain relief.
Right, yeah.
If you put your finger over that hole as well, it'll give you a stronger dose.
Right.
So I want you to breathe in and then back out into this so that it filters it and you don't get the drug as well. So just keep breathing now. What happened, Ian? So...
Right. I went out tending my cattle.
Go back to the yard, got off tractor, then the handbrakes come off, and as the wheels come over my foot, it's thrown me to the floor. Then the tractor wheel, the big back wheel, has run over my foot and all my leg. I've still got tyre marks.
You have, sweetheart, yeah? Oh,
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah, it's easy enough for me now, but I'll say you're very patient, you know.
Well, I try. If a farmer comes in, 8 out of 10 paint's more like 100 out of 10, isn't it, for a farmer, 'cause she's quite tough. Barnsley's surrounded by a lot of countryside, so we do have a lot of farmers in the area. Farmers don't really come in unless they really, really, really need to, because they're so tough.
Yeah, I feel it already.
Keep going then. As much as you need, sweetheart.
What is it then?
It's an anaesthetic drug, but it's a very, very minute dose.
Right.
It'll make you feel a bit drunk, a bit tipsy.
That's alright.
Yeah.
Right, pain's seizing up a bit now. Right?
Good.
Get it swallowed up there. I want to stop it's not broken because...
Yeah, it's swollen up quite quickly, hasn't it?
Yeah, because, you know, I thought I could only be at working while I don't want to turn off work tomorrow. I'm going to take practice to support, you know.
Oh, bless you.
Ian needs x-rays to his ankle and foot.
Right, I will go get Paul now and we'll take you straight round.
Brilliant, well, thank you very much.
Sister Harriet heads off to find a porter. Though that may be easier said than done.
Porter's gone to ward. We've only got one at minute.
The shortage of porters is now making it difficult to move patients around the hospital.
Porter. Are we at a standstill again? Both ambulance rooms full.
Lead nurse Hannah briefs Sister Harriet on the current state of play.
This moment in time, we've got full cubicles, we've got 3 ambulances waiting to hand over. It is busy. Really busy.
I'll go do that one.
Lovely.
In Resus Bay 3, Dr. White is treating Joanne. Ventilating.
Breathing too fast.
Low carbon dioxide levels in the blood can lead to seizures, muscle locking and unconsciousness.
I want to get off this large mountain.
Dr. White needs to take an arterial blood sample to check Joanne's oxygen levels.
I do need one more blood test for your wrist. It's not very pleasant tonight. She's easy now.
But it can be very painful.
What's that test for? This blood protection comes from your veins to resist the sugar. Gives me a really good idea what's going on.
Joanne's condition is deteriorating.
Is your throat sore as well?
If she can't get her breathing under control, Joanne will run the risk of the very serious side effects of low carbon dioxide.
No, it's a horrible feeling not being able to breathe, isn't it?
Lead nurse Hannah is running a hectic shift at Barnsley Casualty.
No porters, no trolleys, no sense. Right, thank you.
Her biggest headache is a shortage of the porters needed to keep patients moving smoothly through the department.
I'm steaming up. Oh dear. It'll all go peaked on.
I've got another one in one.
Dr. Humphrey needs to get his patient to the medical imaging department. He takes matters into his own hands.
We're okay with porters, aren't we? Right, there's a lady in 3 who needs to go to CT scanner.
Lorraine has broken her nose in a fall after a fish and chip supper.
Lorraine, my name's Wendy. Am I alright to take you for a CT scan?
Yes, love.
Okay. Right, are we going on 2 wheels or are we keeping on 4?
Oh, boy.
It won't make much difference, will it?
Dr. Humphrey wants to check that the accident hasn't caused bleeding in her brain.
Did you enjoy your chips though? Did
jacket.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you've got two massive, beautiful black eyes.
Oh, no.
Have you seen it yourself?
I've had a look at it, but not properly.
Not properly.
No, so I was... well, one of my sons, he says he's going to put me in home.
You're not that bad yet, are you?
No, I don't want nobody telling me what to do.
No.
Put me head there.
That's it.
Getting your legs up.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that, better than me. Can you reach your bottom down a bit?
Oh, that's my shoulder.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
I'm going to do a scan of your head.
Yeah.
Just need to keep it nice and still. Alright.
Right.
It'll take a few minutes. Okay?
Yeah.
A few minutes then.
Lorraine's continued independence could hang on the result of this scan. In Bay 3 of Resus, Joanne is hyperventilating after an extreme allergic reaction. Dr. White has run a test on her oxygen levels.
That shows me that you've been breathing far too fast. If you can slow your breathing down, you'll actually start to feel better.
Nurse Katie tries to give Joanne painkillers.
There's too much to my leg. Can you? Is there a reason why it's unless it's because of that, I can't. So disconnect it. What about your hand? Yeah. This is because you're breathing too fast.
Don't come even more, mate.
So this is why we've got to slow your breathing rate down. That's exactly what's happening. It's affecting carbon dioxide.
Joanne's irregular breathing has reduced the carbon dioxide levels in her blood and caused cramping in her hands.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you've got two paracetamol for sore throat, and then you've got some prednisolone, which is that steroid. I need to tell you about.
Yeah, 4 injections of work. 5 injections of work.
Alright. So what happens when you breathe too fast? So you're blowing off what's called carbon dioxide. So you blow off all your carbon dioxide, and you work. That's what I can tell from that blood gas that I did. But that's what will make your hands go really trouble. Alright? And they'll continue to do that if you can't slow it down. So you've got to try and figure out some way of making you stop. Not stop breathing, but slow it down.
Joanne has allergies to nuts and dishwasher rinse aid, but she doesn't know what's triggered her anaphylactic shock this time.
Still trying to find out if you feel this. I want to buy up when I get the tax. It's expected to be this quick here on this watch for last week.
Joanne's breathing slowly becomes more regular.
I'm just going to get this one off you first.
The team arranges for her to spend the night in the acute medical unit.
Going up to my immune, get that biopsy that you're needing, and find out what's causing it.
Joanne was kept in for 2 days. A new biopsy should identify the cause of her recent problems. Lead nurse Hannah is now having to cope with a rush of new admissions.
You can have cubicle 11 when that chap's gone. Cubicle 5 will be going to ward shortly because her bed's ready. We need some porters.
But she still doesn't have enough porters to move her patients on, so the bays are filling fast.
You got any porters in here?
If the porters won't come to lead nurse Hannah, she'll have to track them down herself.
Oh, that's a porter's phone. I'm sure I've just heard a porter's phone.
And there's no respite for the casualty team. Paramedics keep bringing in new cases. Nurse Gorsha heads to the ambulance entrance.
You again?
Yeah.
Trevor has reopened an old wound.
You had an operation in 1995, and it looks like this wound opened up. Yeah.
Let's come down this way. Thank you.
Come on then, Trevor. We're up.
He's been living with the wound for years, but a fall has made it worse.
We're going up there.
Yeah, there needs some things to come in. That's it. Right, obs are 15768, heart rate 75, sats 97. Trevor,
had a tumour in his abdomen. He had it removed in 1995, and he's just had problems since. He then fell, and it looks like he may have torn open this scar tissue.
Trevor's wife has been dressing the wound ever since.
I've not seen it because it is dressed. Yeah. But it's his wife says it looks like it's just really sore, red, and inflamed. Yeah.
Do you know what's coming out of it?
So apparently it's not blood, it's more like weeping. Yeah.
Nurse Gorsha is about to discover the source of Trevor's problem.
Put a little bit more.
Charge nurse Johnny is running paediatric casualty today. He chose his career after looking after his nan.
I see my nan pretty much every day. I love caring for my nan. She's my main princess, so yeah, I love my nan.
So we just had it manipulated, have you?
Yeah.
What we need is your hand just over here, sweetheart.
Because there's a shortage of porters, charge nurse Johnny heads over to the X-ray department himself, here on his broken wrist bone in resus, to pull it back into position. The X-ray will tell if the bone is now in place. If not, he'll need a major operation.
That's great.
Thank you. You're right, mate, yeah? Orthopaedic team. They'll have a look at your X-ray now.
The crushed wrist bone has been stretched back to its original shape.
It does look loads better, that. Compared to that, that's before, and that's after. Looks loads better. I do happy days. With that, of course it is. That question, wasn't it, to be fair?
Charge nurse Johnny gives Danny the good news.
So the doctors have had a look at your X-ray, mate. They're happy for you to go home. Have an operation or anything like that at this moment in time. Just make sure you keep wiggling your fingers, make sure they don't turn purple or blue or anything, just like have some swelling. Make sure you get a little bell to ring so you can get your mum to make you plenty of cups of tea. He's still quite a young teenager, so his bones will be growing still. And at that age, they heal really good as well, which is always nice. Not going to go climbing any trees anytime soon? No.
I regret it.
Stay at home.
Yeah.
Alright, mate, that's it. You got yourself off. Alright, mate. See you later. Yeah.
Danny's wrist is fully functional again, and he's back out enjoying the South Yorkshire woodlands. Lead nurse Hannah is still on the hunt for porters.
So we've now got 3 more ambulances arrived waiting to hand over on the back corridor, and an ambulance in the cubicle here waiting to hand over.
Then she spots her prey.
Oh, porter!
Apparently you've been trying to get hold of the porter.
Yes. I hope you've got your roller boots on.
Lorraine has a CT scan after hitting her head in a fall.
Right, off we go back then, shall we?
Auxiliary Wendy takes her back to cubicle number 3.
There you go, sweetheart.
Oh my God. I'm looking at myself here. I look a great mess. My God.
They had a bit of a mess then, aren't they?
I can't believe how they're blacked over there. Blisters, haven't they?
Yeah, it looks like some blood, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Junior Dr. Tom Lee checks the scan for signs of damage to her brain.
Right, best go time. Alright. Hello, Lorraine.
Hi.
The good news is your scan doesn't show anything new. So it's all good from my point of view. Doesn't look like you've broken your skull or got any bleeding or anything like that, which is really, really encouraging. Okay. So you've obviously had a nasty knock to the nose.
Yes, I have, yeah.
Is it, obviously I've never met you before.
No.
Does it look a bit more wonky than usual?
Well,
And when that swelling's gone down, they should be able to have a proper look and see if they need to straighten it out. Okay.
my husband had a broken nose with some then.
Oh gosh, well that's just the whole family then, isn't it? It's family tradition.
Yeah.
I think we can let you go home.
Good.
Let me get someone.
Stuff it up now.
I'll get someone to take you around. Okay.
As it's only a broken nose, Lorraine is wheeled out to her daughter, who'll take her back home.
She's done a great job. I've got to have a photo of myself anyway, haven't I?
Oh, put it down. Take it lead.
Get it, please. What about that? I'll get it close up. Her eyes will be closed tomorrow. There's that swell though. Probably not be able to see.
Put some steak on them.
I can't believe it. What is it? Frank Spencer says, what some mothers do have them, it's some kids do have them.
Right, love.
In cubicle 4, Farmer Ian has run over his leg with his own 8-ton tractor.
Oh, look at that. What's going on?
He was waiting for a porter to take him for his x-rays, but Nurse Salma has stepped up to do the job.
Clear, already. That was quick, love.
It was.
You must hope it's not broken, because I need to go to work in the morning. I've got 10 grandkids to support, so I don't really laid up for days. I can't really afford to be off work with all them grandkids, you know.
Can I bring him in?
Yeah, it's alright. I'll pop this beneath me, alright? That's it. Put it on there. See you like that for me?
Yeah. Farmer Ian can only wait to discover if he's won his tussle with a tractor and can get back out working the land tomorrow.
Alright.
Kim, I'm putting him in 11.
Lead nurse Hannah is running the shift and it's turning out to be a busy one.
Caleb, can cubicle 1 go into cubicle 11, please? Is that alright? Thank you.
She's been struggling all day to find enough porters.
Sonia, 11's empty. I'm not fussy.
But she's finally getting on top of it.
We've got plenty of porters. Which makes everything 10 times easier.
In Bay 5, Trevor has come in with problems from an old surgical scar. Nurse Gorsha assesses the damage.
Yeah,
where is this wound? Can you look at it? Oh, it's free. Yeah.
Well, pull it. You want me to pull it off?
No.
I'll roll it off,
Is there anything inside it? Does your wife pack it? Does she put anything inside?
No.
Or is it just a dressing that she...
Just a dressing. And she's done one since 1995.
I know, I heard you have a good one.
Now you've seen it. You see more than me because I've never seen it.
You haven't seen it?
I can't see it.
You gotta get a mirror.
Oh.
Check it out. I'm just gonna get some dressing on it, just something to cover it up. Don't move until the doctors see it, okay?
Yeah.
Trevor may need surgery to close up the wound he's lived with for 25 years. Today, Barnsley Casualty is being run by lead nurse Hannah.
Hey up! Transfer for that resource. You. The lady. Lovely, thank you.
She's finally sorted out the staffing.
Things are much better.
And the department is running at full flow.
You alright, love?
I'm just wondering if Q3's ready to go for an X-ray.
That lady?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's it.
Fab. Who's next? Living the dream.
Trevor is in Bay 5. Dr. Lizzie Ribley prepares to examine his injury.
My name's Lizzie. I'm one of the doctors here. Tell me what brought you in today.
Liz,
And what's that?
I had a tumor removed in 1995.
Yeah?
My wife's been put in the dress on it since.
So you've had an open wound on your tummy for
Yeah.
25 years?
Yeah,
It's leaking at the moment, isn't it? Should we have a look at this tummy?
yeah,
Can I pull this dressing away?
yeah.
And it's not sore at all when I'm pressing?
No.
Sorry, I'm just going to have a good look. I think the surgeons probably need to have a look at this. I can see in there where some of the stuff they put in when they did surgery is all on show. I don't think that should be on show, but I'm not really sure what they'll do for it exactly. I'll ask them to come down.
Okay.
Thank you.
Farmer Ian hurt his leg after coming off second in a clash with his tractor.
Take care, all the best. It shows us whether there's any. How's your pain now, Ian?
He's got a little bit up.
Good.
Sister Harriet is looking after him.
I'll keep an eye out for your x-ray coming back.
Yeah, so if you don't move it now, I can hardly feel it.
Ian puts in a call to one of his 10 grandchildren while he waits for his x-ray results.
Hello, Sophie. Are you alright, love? Are you okay? Yeah. My leg's hurting a bit. I don't know yet, love. They tell you from Barnes, can't they? Just waiting for x-ray, love. Just wait for an x-ray. I'm missing you already. Probably. I can't walk at the minute. Alright, love. I'll have to go to work tomorrow and some pennies. Alright, love. I'll see you in a bit then. Love you. Bye. Bye.
Consultant Dr. Liz Doherty has Ian's results.
You've had a fun day. So on your x-rays, we can't see anything definite broken. Now, from what's happened, we expect there to be something. So touching it, is it very painful still?
Yeah, that's rehearsal, yeah.
Around here?
Yeah, it's from that ankle bone end to back, really. It's like from the head to the other no fairness.
Yeah. Just go steady.
Alright.
How does it feel when you put it to the floor there?
I don't feel as bad now at all. I won't want to walk on it, but I was hoping it was just a strain. But...
Fingers crossed it's looking that way. Yeah, fingers crossed. You shouldn't be operating any machinery.
No,
or driving. Hopefully a couple of days it will be feeling a bit better. But if it's not, just come back and see us.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Alright, no problem. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Hey up, Ian.
Hey, hello, you alright?
I am you.
I'm alright, thank you.
Crutches, you can go home.
Hey, well, my missus is outside, she just pulled up.
Lovely.
Ian's ankle has healed well. 2 weeks later, he was off crutches and back out working his farm.
See you later. All the best. You're welcome.
Trevor is waiting for the surgical team to have a look at the scar from an old operation.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Hello.
My name is... I'm going to pull the curtain around.
Yeah.
To make yourself comfortable into the trolley. Okay, sir, so tell me, what brought you in today, then?
Oh, this.
You've had this for many years, haven't you?
1995.
Okay. Any bleeding?
No.
You've not had any tummy pain?
No, I don't feel any different to what I did in 1995.
Got a very sloppy wound in the left iliac fossa. Well, it looks like your wound is a bit infected.
Yeah.
It's discharging a bit of pus.
Yeah.
We'll keep you in tonight. It will be safer to admit you to the hospital.
Yeah.
We'll some antibiotics for the drip. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
And we'll get you a scan in the morning to make sure that there's no collection inside your tummy.
Yeah.
Alright?
Right.
We'll send you off to the surgical ward, okay? That will be the safer option for you.
Yeah.
Alright, sir?
I'll just follow my wife.
No problem. Okay.
Okay then.
Trevor gives his wife the bad news.
Hello. Yeah, they're keeping me in. Yeah. I have to go on to some antibiotics on the drain. So I don't know when I'll be going home. Whether it'll be tomorrow, I have no idea. Okay then, love. Right, I love you. Right, I'll see you later. Ta-da, love. Ta-da.
Porter Stevie arrives to take Trevor to the surgical ward.
I'll still get halfway. That's it. Nice and steady, Eddie.
Due to previous stomach surgery, the surgeons deemed it too risky to operate again. Trevor was monitored in the hospital for 2 days to get the infection under control, before being discharged back to the care of his wife, Sue. As the day draws to an end, lead nurse Hannah and Sister Harriet are counting down the minutes.
Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock.
Camaraderie between the staff is absolutely vital for teamwork. Just having that little bit of banter cheers us up, gets us through, spurs us on.
See you later, thank you. But I think as we leave, we always have to remember that we've all done our best, we're proud of what we do, we're a good team.
Next time.
Yo, you've done a proper job there, haven't you?
Are you quite fit and healthy otherwise?
Yeah, I'm lovely.
Oh, are you? Oh dear.
Better out than in.
When you fell, did you bang your head first?
Yeah.
It's usually a good place for tickles.
There's more from Barnsley next Monday at 9, and On the Spot Care speeds to the scene of a nasty motorbike crash in a new series of Ambulance Code Red, Wednesday night at 9 over on 5 Star, and you can catch up with Ambulance Code Red next tonight right here. A driver trapped in his car after it careered out of control. Polly and Sarah get their blue lights flashing in just a moment.